Hello, Pisces. Welcome and welcome back. We're going to get into another reading for you guys to see what the messages are and to see what you need to know. I hope you guys are doing well. As always, don't bring anything into your life that does not belong. And if you are enjoying the content here on this channel, be sure to like and subscribe so that you can continue to catch the vibe, period. Thank you so much for all of my subscribers, members, moderators, and supporters. I really appreciate you guys, and I hope that these messages are helping you to work through your situations, okay? We're going to go ahead and get into this reading. If it's resonating, let me know by putting a brain in the comments, you guys, okay? But let us see, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God, for Pisces. What is the message we need to be letting them know about today? What does Pisces need to know, Spirit, when it comes to their life and current situations? What does Pisces need to know? Ooh, why does this air energy keep coming out? Go check out the last reading. Okay, you let the cat out the bag. Air element, throat chakra, communication, but also I feel like your throat chakra is connected to your crown and your third eye with this purple. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, use curiosity to enhance your vision. And I said third eye. Use curiosity to enhance your vision. At the bottom zone of creativity, embrace your unique skills. And fire element, share your enthusiasm. Yeah. So embrace your unique skills and abilities. You have unique skills. You have unique abilities. Embrace those. Become more curious about what you're already interested in and more curious about what you're already good at so that you can enhance your vision and enhance those skills and then share those skills enthusiastically with others. Okay. I just passed it. So the air element says use curiosity to enhance your vision. The category is hand shapes. This is a hand shape that can be identified by long fingers and a square palm. Oh, big ass hand. No, I'm just playing. The fingers must be 3/4 of the length of the palm or longer. The lines will be numerous and well formed. Positive traits are ideas, communication, thinking, and observing, and the negative traits are flighty, inability to take action, too analytical, and condescending. Okay. To activate this, it says bring your hands together within 6 inches of your face. So put your hands together in a prayer position within 6 inches of your face. Oh no, not in prayer position. I'm sorry. Palms facing towards you. So like that, within 6 inches of your face. Close your eyes. Think of air. Inhale deeply and blow through the mouth. Let the breath flow over the hands. Repeat 3 times. To deactivate, if you feel like you have too much air element, please refer to other element cards, earth, fire, water, and focus on the activation of these activities. So some of you guys, Pisces, you may have a struggle with an inability to take action because fire is action and you have the fire element here. Okay. So it's not that you don't have vision. It's not that you don't have ideas. It's not that you don't want to communicate your ideas, or it's like, you know, your brain's not moving. It's like your brain is moving. You have all this stuff going on, but when it comes to actually implementing it or being consistent, you may struggle with that, okay? The reflection of this card says, when we are curious, we ask questions. These questions help us to look for answers. Answers are what lead us in new directions. Don't have tunnel vision. Write down a list of topics that you're familiar with but don't know very much about. Each day, choose one of these topics and do a search on the internet or go to the library or bookstore. Find out more about it and be thankful that information is so easily accessible. This card is also a reminder for you to spend time in the fresh air. Open some windows in your house and let the air circulate. Child, my windows are open year round. I do not care, because that is true. Like when your room or when wherever you are gets really stuffy and you can't really like breathe, or there's not a lot of airflow or circulation, your flow mentally starts to become stagnant as well, okay? So your spirit team wants you to do more research and be curious about what you're trying to do, like to learn more about the subjects that you're interested in, to learn more about topics that you're enthusiastic about, and then share that enthusiasm and share that knowledge with people, okay? What is the message? What else does Pisces need to know, Spirit, when it comes to this message? Ooh! Creativity in reverse. Deception and sad man. So there's a sad man causing you to be deceived when it comes to your creativity, or this sad man is not very creative himself and he feels like everybody else shouldn't be creative either. I don't know if this is you or someone else, but there's someone communicating with you in lies. Sad woman. Yeah, I feel like there's one person here. I don't care who it is. It could be a sad man or a sad woman. There's one sad motherfucker, okay? And however they're communicating is in a very deceptive way. There's deceptive communication here about this person or these people. You could be the woman who's being talked about deceptively. You could be the man who's being talked about deceptively. You could be the woman, or whoever you are. Either you're being talked about in lies, or lies are being told to you so that you struggle to kind of like see the truth of a situation. I just feel like the deceptive communication is the key to why this is an issue. Creativity in reverse. What else for Pisces when it comes to this message? Family. What else for Pisces when it comes to this message? New home. Sad man again. And then relocation. So some of you could be moving to a new home, have a new home, or you have family members who are relocating, possibly. Excuse me, y'all. My bad. And then nature. There could be a relocation here to a place that's more rural. More wooded areas, more trees, more nature, more land from a city. Or you could be moving from this type of area to a more busy city. You may feel if you're moving to a busy city that your creativity has been cut off, or vice versa. Interesting. You need to get out in nature. Yeah, there's something about letting things in from natural environments, letting the outside in, or getting outside. That's what it feels like to me. I want to pull one of these angel cards. Angels of Abundance Oracle for Pisces. It feels like you and your family used to go to the park, or you used to be outside. You would go to the forest, be in the wooded area, in nature, playing around in the dirt, things like that. But since you relocated to a more metropolitan area or a busier city, you've kind of been cut off from that source of creativity. That's what it feels like to me. There's a lack of flow in the new space that you're in, and you have to create this flow. Okay, what else for Pisces when it comes to this message? Donations, tithing, and charitable work. Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. Okay. I feel like that's connected to the research that you're doing about things that you're inspired by or things that you are curious about. And if you find someone who does some enlightening work that you benefit from in these areas, your spirit team is telling you to be charitable because it's going to be returned to you. Don't be afraid to give. It doesn't have to be monetarily. It could just be supportive. You could find a business that you really like, and you may not be able to buy from them or donate to them, but you can share their work. Things like that, okay? Dreams of Abundance says, as you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. And Quiet Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. So if you're trying to solve a problem or you're trying to figure out what to do next in a situation, your spirit team is giving you the answers through your dreams and through basically that time that you spend in solitude on your own by yourself. They're giving you the answers that you need in that space so that you can have clarity about what you need to do next. And the more you give during this time of contemplation, the more that you... I'm not saying you should just give irresponsibly, recklessly. That's not what I'm saying. But when you find someone or something that you love, support it so that it can kind of reinforce and convince in your own mind that ability to happen to you as well. I'm not going to start with y'all, but that's how I feel about this channel sometimes. It's like, that's how I feel about the tarot community. It's like everybody wants to take from the creators in the tarot community, but then wonder why their life is still shitty. Because y'all are not supporting your creators. Everybody on every platform can talk about their situations and they can express themselves and share personal anecdotes about their life. But tarot readers can't do that because then y'all look at us like we crazy and stupid. But everybody else can do that. But we have to be these anointed angels that never do no wrong and never have any problems just to satisfy y'all's ego. And then you don't even support us. You could barely like a video. You could barely subscribe. You could barely put in. And I'm not saying all of y'all, but y'all know who I'm talking about. And that's the crazy part. But I'm over that. It's not a big deal, but it still remains a fact that that's what's going on in this community, which makes it extremely toxic. And then people wonder why it's toxic. I'm just saying. But see, that's the thing, that's also true in your own life. Like if you're walking around as a person, which I don't think a lot of you are. I feel like a lot of you guys are, you're just trying to find clarity on how to move forward, and there's nothing wrong with that. So a lot of you guys, and the people who I'm talking to, actually the people who I read for, you guys are trying to figure out ways that you can create more abundance. You're trying to figure out ways that you can create more flow. You're trying to figure out ways where you can build positive momentum in your life. And what it's saying right now for me is that you guys have been in a position where things have been really stuffy. It feels stuffy. Feels a bit suffocating. Sweltering. Like in the heat. Like a dry southern heat. In your headspace or in your heart space. And I feel like your spirit team is telling you the way that you can solve this is to kind of just have some time of reflection in the open air. Whether you go out into a, natural landscape, or whether you allow your sacred space, your home, or whatever room you're in to be more ventilated from the outside. And they're saying, like, if you can't do that, if you're in a very confined space or you live in a very highly populated metropolitan city and you can't create that ventilation, they want you to go out and search for it. They want you to go and find it and follow your heart to it so that you can have that clarity. Yeah. They want you to kind of like open things up. Yeah, because it's been stuffy. And I feel like that's what's hurting you at this time. Okay. But let's see. What is this about? Can I get 4 cards for Pisces, please, when it comes to this reading? Show us what we need to be talking about. What is the message for Pisces or the chain of events? Chariot. What else for Pisces? Oh, 5 of Wands. What is going on? The Moon. What else? One more card. And the 7 of Wands. Jeez. So Cancer energy and fire. Cancer, Leo. Cancer, Leo. Possibly you, Pisces, with the Moon, but it feels like Cancer and Leo. So you could feel like your forward progress is being halted. You could also feel like you don't know how to move forward because you don't know who to trust. You could be facing a lot of conflict, competition, cattiness, kind of petty behavior from people, and you kind of don't know where it's coming from. But it's because you're moving forward. It's because you're making progress. That's why people are kind of like showing the sleight of their hand or whatever you want to call it. They're showing their butts. You may feel backed into a corner, or you may feel very targeted. I feel targeted all the time because of the way I look. As soon as I show my face, it's not that I know y'all want to see the card. I'd rather read the cards like this. And I know a lot of you guys like to see the cards like this, but I also like to, I wanted to get over some fears and show my face online, but I know I'm beautiful. And I know it's a lot of people hating because they want me to be some toad, I guess, behind the microphone. And I'm not. I'm a bad bitch. Period. So I know a lot of people come at me for that. A lot of people don't support. Oh, she's pretty. She don't need no extra support. Yes, the fuck I do, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to make it about me, but that's the thing. Like, everything I said earlier about the tarot community. You get what I'm saying? How we going to advise you if we don't know what the fuck is going on? But that's what this is. It feels like a lot of cattiness. Because you don't know. It's like you don't know how to move forward because you don't know who you can trust. Okay. 5 of Cups at the bottom. Yeah, and the Page of Wands. You could be getting like cyberbullied by people who you can't see with the 5 of Wands and the Moon card. It kind of feels like this is kind of like cyberbullying. Online bullying, possibly. People coming at you from fake profiles and profiles with no picture on it. And you're like, what? That's the crazy part. Like, show your face. Stop being a punk. There could have also been a loss that you experienced recently that could have caused you a little bit of, I don't know what that was about. There could have been a loss that you experienced recently that caused you a little bit of conflict when it comes to moving forward. It made you question like your path. There could have been a sign or an omen or some type of spiritual confirmation that you got from a loss that you experienced. And you're like, okay, am I going in the right direction? But I feel like there's that whatever loss that you experienced is not, it's not from the universe. Like whatever negativity that you've been experiencing, it's man-made. It's been created by some ungodly force. Yeah, have confidence, because it's like, okay, just say you open a bakery, right? And you bake cakes or you make cupcakes or whatever. And I know some of you guys do that, so shout out to y'all. But just say you open this bakery, you open this shop, and you sell your products or you sell your food. And it's like business is, going well, and you start making profits, and you're actually doing really good. And you may even feel a little surprised at how good things are going, but you start getting excited and you feel even more motivated, and you start to evolve your recipes, and you put, a little extra love into it. Not that you weren't doing it before, but you want to make this the best work that you've produced. You want to keep improving. And then all of a sudden, people stop coming into your shop, and you see people walk by the window and point and look and make weird faces, and you wonder why your shop is empty. And then you start having financial difficulties because you don't have any customers coming in the way that they used to, and it's hard for you to buy supplies, and therefore it's like this trickle down effect of BS. But then you find out the bakery across the street or the shop across the street has been saying things to people, warning them about coming into your shop, or there's been some type of negative advertisement printed in the press that puts you down, and it's not true, or it's not, factual, but people are believing it, and it diminishes your credibility, and therefore it diminishes your traffic. And then you start to question, well, did I make the right decision? Should I have actually bought this space? Should I have gone into business? Was this a bad move? And it's kind of like, no, it's not a bad move, but it's just like you have to find a creative way to withstand the attack. You're questioning whether or not you made the right decision. And I feel like you did make the right decision. But there's someone from the outside, or there's someone from a secluded, hidden place attacking you. What's the Chariot? Thank you. Yeah, 8 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Swords. Yeah, this shift took place. This shift took place. There's a shift that took place. Things turned in an unsavory or unsatisfactory direction. And it made you afraid to move forward, or it started to cause you to have fear about how to move forward. The Star and the Page of Pentacles. Y'all could be having like issues with your power steering in your car. So I'm just letting you know. There could be a power steering issue here. Your steering wheel could be locking up. That's your power steering. You may have gotten repairs done on your car and you spent money on it. It may not have been too expensive, but you got the repairs done. But now over time, it's like it doesn't seem like the repairs were done right. The mechanic was a scam, especially if you went to a mechanic that you didn't know, or you went to a mechanic that maybe was a little cheaper on the price. They didn't fix it the way they were supposed to fix it, so you may end up having to fix it again. Some of you guys are very inspirational, very motivational, very influential in whatever it is that you do. And it seems like you're lucky, but you're not. It's like your talent. Like the card says, your talents, your skills, your gifts, your abilities that have been given to you. But mentally, you kind of feel like you can't move forward, or you're afraid to move forward, even though something is going really well. There could be a switch that gets flipped. It's like as things are going really well, either somebody from the outside is jealous of your star power and your capabilities, or there's something within you that kind of self-sabotage your growth and your progress because of some type of fear. What's the 5 of Wands? Empress. One more for the 5. Thank you. Emperor, what? He was like, wait. There could also be like a group of people here who can't agree. Or there's a disagreement between two people. If you're in a relationship, you could be disagreeing with your partner right now about how to move forward. things could be changing in the scope of your, or the landscape of your business or your life or your family, and you don't know how to move forward. Like, this could even be a situation where your husband or your wife or your partner or spouse has a change that's happening in their job, and you guys may disagree about where you want to move to, or whether or not you can afford to stay where you are, whether or not you can afford to move. It's like trying to figure out the right decision to make, trying to strategize for growth, trying to make the best choice possible, because things are changing and you're trying to figure out which way is the right way to pivot, whether it's you by yourself or you working with someone else. Yeah, Hangman and the King of Cups. Aries, Taurus, Libra, maybe Virgo has shown up now, along with Cancer that's already here, and possibly Scorpio. I feel like this Hangman is signifying this quiet retreat card that we got, about you kind of taking time to really think about what's going on around you. And look at it from all different sides. Look at it from as many different perspectives as you can to cultivate the best strategy on how to move forward. I feel like there's someone who wants to embarrass you in order to control your growth. They want to control your growth. They created some type of strategy to cause conflict with your growth or your abundance or your financial gain in order to embarrass you, and then they're watching it go down. That's what it feels like to me. What's the Eight of Swords for Pisces? When it comes to this message, what's the Eight of Swords? Temperance. The Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. There could be somebody who needs your help as well, or somebody who could help you, but I'm not sure they're going to. I'm not sure that you're going to help someone else. Charitable work, donations, and tithing. It's like you don't mind giving, but there's only so much that you're going to give because you want to maintain balance in your own life. What's the Moon? The Magician. What else is the Moon? The Hangman. Stop it. I feel like some of you guys are struggling to see how to get out of a tight squeeze or how to get out of a difficult situation. You're trying to see how to escape. You may have figured it out, or you may be about to figure it out soon. Five of Pentacles and the Hermit. There could definitely be a Virgo here with the Hermit, Ten of Pentacles, the Empress. It's like, if you help someone, there's going to be strings attached. If someone helps you, you know there's going to be strings attached or something like that. And I don't think you want to do that. Or that's how someone may feel about helping you. Like, if they help you, they know there's going to be some type of strings attached. And you may even be the one who needs help. But you know, if you get help from this person, that there's going to be some type of strings attached, or there's going to be a caveat to this. Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Wow, the Devil. You've put in a lot of work into something. It's like you've taken a lot of action to do something. You've been manifesting a lot behind the scenes, and you're waiting for it to pay off. I feel like you're even working on trying to envision a more positive outcome in the situation. You may feel like you don't know what you have to give or what you could give, but there's something that you can give, or there's something that you can do that you don't see that you can do. So that's why Spirit is like, get curious, research things, because you may research and find that there's some type of option that you didn't know you had. What's the Seven of Wands? We saw the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Yeah, it's like you don't have all of the information. But I feel like it's because the information is being hidden, or someone is trying to hide the information. It's like there are resources out there that can help you, but someone doesn't want you to know that there are resources out there that can help you because it benefits you to be in a position of lack. Or it doesn't benefit you. It benefits them for you to be in a position of lack, or it benefits them for you to not know what your options are. Something like that, okay? What's the Seven of Wands? Page of Swords. Yeah, it's like somebody is trying to stop you from finding some type of information. Or they're not giving you all the information, or they're hiding some type of resources from you. It kind of feels like somebody doesn't want you to know. I don't know who the... What's the Seven of Wands? Two of Cups, Six of Wands. It's like somebody wants to communicate with you. Somebody wants you to have this information. But then it's like it's being blocked, so you can't see it. Yeah, it's like somebody's telling you how to be successful, or somebody's putting information out there so that you can be successful. But it's a force that's trying to stop you from seeing it. Yeah, Fool card and the Page of Wands. Or there's something that you've gained as a victory. You've won something, or you've done something, and somebody doesn't want you to know that you've done it. Who is this Seven of Wands? Who's creating this Seven of Wands? King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The fuck? Yeah. Seven of Cups in the Tower. So it's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Scorpio who's creating some type of apprehension for you to get information that somebody wants you to have. Or they're telling you something that's confusing, or they're telling you the wrong information on purpose. It's like gaslighting. That's what it feels like. What's the Hangman? The Tower. Oh my God. Yeah, so something unexpected happened that kind of put you in a position where you really didn't have that much room to move or breathe. High Priestess, Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're secretly going through this tower, or you're secretly experiencing this difficult time or difficult situation. I also feel like you're getting intuitive messages about who's creating this destruction. You know who it is through readings, or through your intuition, or through your own research. You know who's creating this destruction. You may even have proof of this, like paperwork or documents or some type of situation that's happened where you have proof that somebody is trying to pull strings and be a puppet master behind the scenes. You know what's going on underneath the surface because you see things from a different perspective. And you can identify a manipulator. What's the magician? Thank you. Ace of Cups. You're feeling manipulated. You're feeling stuck. But you know who's doing it. But it's like you don't know who's doing it. It's like when bots get online. It's like we all know that there's certain people in power creating these bots to shadow ban people, or creating these bots to report people's content, or creating these bots to start arguments in people's comments. Like, we all know that somebody is pulling the strings of that whole operation, and that is being allowed by these major corporations. We all know that someone is pulling the strings of the media and everything else, but it's like we can't put a name or a face to it, but we know it's somebody doing it. And we know exactly what they're doing, but they're operating like in the shadows. Ten of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Some of you could have a family member who's doing this to you. For a long time, you've known that something has been going on, or you've known for a long time who this is doing this. What's the Emperor? The Three of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Two of Wands. Yeah, there's someone who's controlling a community's ability to make decisions. They're controlling a group of people. They're controlling their opportunities. They're controlling their decisions. All of these types of things. Is it MK Ultra? It's like a virtual MK Ultra. Like, they're MK Ultraing us through these online platforms. They're MK Ultraing us through these social media platforms. Or they're doing it just, pew 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 with the little, X-ray thing or whatever. Through your phones, all that. The star card for the Empress. Yeah. Somebody's been sending people to create conflict for you because you are the star. And you're very lucky and you get what it is that you want. Ace of Wands, Four of Pentacles. And because you inspire people to create, because you inspire people to look at life differently, they have to manipulate the situation so that you can basically be attacked. That's what it feels like. And it's either someone's trying to get this information to you about how you can get out of your situation, or you're trying to do this for others and you're being stopped. Why is the King of Swords doing this? Seven of Pentacles. Three of Swords and the High Priestess. Because if your message gets out there, if you tell the secrets, that would create a financial disruption. With all the money that they're making off of people's pain. Welcome to my world, Sugar Plum. Where they're willing to put me and my kids on the fucking street in order to keep the agenda going. Book a reading, guys, if you want to help support. Book a reading, make a donation. Anything helps. I'm tired of struggling. It doesn't even matter if I'm reading tarot at this point. That's why I'm coming back on and doing a bunch of readings. Because it doesn't matter where I'm at. They don't want people to know the truth. Because I am not a person, and they know I'm not a person. They know I'm not a person who's going to bend to their will and agenda for money. They can't buy me. So if you could book a reading and support your girl, it would be very appreciated because I'm extremely tired. And if they succeed, you'll never see me again. And that's the plan. All right. Page of Cups. No. Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. You're connected to the water, Pisces. You're connected to the water. And you can feel what's going on. You're connected to the earth as well. You can feel what's going on. You're disrupting their plans and their rituals. Okay? To confuse. You're disrupting it. Bury you for the greater good, right? It's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio. Sending people to attack you. People want to know the truth. I'm just letting you know, whatever it is you're doing to try to spread positivity or happiness, maybe you're the bakery that's on the street with a bunch of processed ass foods. Maybe you're the one bakery that uses natural, holistic ingredients and you actually can heal people with the food that you bake or create. And that's why the other bakery is attacking you, because the other bakery is bought and paid for by the fucking establishment. Even though it seems like they're mom and pop, they're not. They're bought and paid for by the fucking establishment. And you know it. And all the other businesses on that street, they're bought and paid for by the fucking establishment. And you know it. And because you're offering a healthier solution for your customers, because you want your community to thrive, they've got to bury you. Okay? All right. So, what's going to be the outcome of this situation for Pisces? What the fuck? Y'all, this lotion that I had on the table that was laying... Okay, so I have these lotions. There's another one that just fell on the floor. This lotion was up here laying on its side, but there was another one that was laying up there because, you know, I'm very frugal and I will scrape it till I cut that bitch open and get the lotion out, okay? It was one over there. It just slid down and landed standing straight up. Like the way it just slid off the thing and landed just like this. That was crazy. The outcome, I didn't even look at the bottom of the deck. King of Cups reversed. What's the King of Cups reversed? Six of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio. Four of Pentacles, which was at the bottom, I think, with the King of Cups reversed. And the King of Wands. Yeah, so these leaders and people in power are holding on to the past. And it seems like this is not... These energies are trickling down to your everyday life. So if there needs to be change at your job and the leaders don't want to change, the CEO doesn't want to change, they don't want to allow things to evolve and change, and they're trying to treat y'all like slaves at work, it's because that's a reflection of what's above, so below. That's a reflection of what's going on in the ethers with these entities and these spirits. That's a reflection of what's going on in our societies with our leaders. All of these fuckers who have made their living off of Pluto and Capricorn or whatever the fuck are now having to literally fight to keep you in the illusion so that they can keep making their money. But it's crumbling, bitch. You know it's crumbling with the tower. And they're trying to hold on to it for dear life. Ooh, the whole deck. The whole deck, y'all. Trying to hold on to it for dear life. Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords. Told you, you're disrupting their plan. Confusing. They're planning on confusing people when it comes to making decisions. Having them work like slaves and get nothing and still be poor and anxious. And the truth about independence and justice and fairness, they don't want them to see. Having the courage to go within. We might all have to just go and live in the fucking forest. And they know it's a lot of people who are too weak for that. I don't know what this is about. What's the King of Cups reversed? Four of Pentacles, it came out. Holding on to the past. They're going to keep holding on to the past until shit bubbles over. The King of Cups reversed is like someone not being able to keep their composure. Something is going to bubble over. People are going to start having a fit. I'm telling you, it's going to be riots. People going to be doing shit, crazy shit. Crazy shit. And you're trying to do things to help balance out people's mentality, but man, Seven of Cups. I'm telling you, the Grim Reaper is coming to cut this cord, and they are trying to hold on to this little thread for dear life. Y'all see that? They're trying to hold on to this thread for dear life. And it is literally collapsing. What does Pisces need to do to figure this shit out and survive and thrive in this situation? Death card. And it came out sideways. Hermit, go within. Don't fear the change. What's the Death card? Yep. Queen of Pentacles in the World. What's valuable? You need to know that what's valued in the world is going to change. What the world values is going to change. I'm telling you, this money we have, whatever, it doesn't even matter what currency, where you live, whatever, it's not going to be worth shit. The things that we value right now, it ain't going to be, I don't know how many times I got to say this, but any type of anxiety and fear, it's not, they're trying to make you fear this change. It's not a change to be feared. I've said it several times. It is not a change to be feared. It's something that you have to embrace. The more that you embrace this change, the better. They're trying to create this environment where hope and positivity and optimism for growth and something positive is contradicted or it's fought against. They want to make people so upset that they turn to these false sources of salvation so that you can all be tricked into putting a chain around your neck and becoming little Pomeranians. Arf, 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 arf. What's the advice for Pisces? When you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the fucking ride, period. That's what they're saying. Speak up and speak out. Let your voice be heard loud and clear. Live your life with both feet in. Commit fully to being here. Yeah. So basically, they're saying that you need to say, fuck it. And speak the truth on whatever you feel. And be that weird motherfucker in the street with the Jesus is coming sign. Which now they're starting to say Jesus is here. So, you know, that's what I feel like you need to do. If y'all want to donate, please do. If you want to book a reading, please do. But the best way you can help the channel is to just like the video, subscribe, and engage with the content by putting a comment below. Whether it's you commenting and saying this comment is for the algorithm, or whether you're actually sharing something about your opinion, either way, it's very helpful to the channel. And if you're a hater, get the fuck on. Love you guys. See you next time. Remember, this is our Circle Booze. Bye.